Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm actually recording this late in the day because at first I really didn't intend to record it, but I decided on a whim to do the recording because I have some time to kill. And besides, when I thought about it, we get the run done today, we're fresh on a new run tomorrow, back in our Volvo. We're at a negative balance right now, but it's cool. 500 and 80 something miles or kilometers, and this runs over, so it'll be done in this episode. We'll get almost 60,000 euros and we'll be back in the positive by a big margin, so not a big deal. So yeah, let's get going. Already loaded in, so that's not a problem. Maybe a little more volume in my headphones. I'm not keeping the Iveco, which is again, you know, if you like the truck, that's fine. I'm not saying it's a bad truck. Just compared to the power of my Volvo, I'm just not fond of it. I don't like the dashboard that much. I don't like the transmission at all. I don't like this very small gas tank. A lot of stuff on this truck, it just doesn't jive with me. So yeah, we're not gonna keep the truck, but it's been a good run. It's served us well. I can't complain too much. It's more just personal preference stuff than it is actual problems, you know. Well, now the car speeds up, of course. That happens all the time, you know. Oh, well, thank you, Driver Ruth, as I drive gently into guardrail. Driver Ruth has done for us as I hit 126 kilometers. Looking for 110. There we go. She's done for us the great service of putting us back in a positive and not having to rely on me. It was really good. So my big move is mostly done to my new corporation in Eve, and I'm really happy. I still got a lot of stuff I need to do. I need to get containers to separate stuff and put stuff in. And in order to do that, because the containers that I want are 2 stations away and they take up a lot of room, I need a freighter. So I just bought some freighters. I'm having them shipped in. Small freighters. Anyone who knows Eve, basic freighters, not big freighters. You know, just T1, tier 1 freighters. I'm having them brought in, and they will pick up my containers and bring them to the station, and I'll be good there. I'm bringing in a bunch of rigs and ammo, which were very, very expensive, but needed. You know, it was quite needed. I hate those. The ultimate momentum breakers, man. I can't. I'm going into this lane. We should be fine. So I'm waiting for them to be shipped in. I don't have too many ships up and running right now, but I do have one combat site ship up and running. I do have my exploration Stratios and my backup Astero up and running. I have a few PvP ships that I can join for standing fleets going. So I'm in a decent spot. But the thing is I don't think I have all the rigs I need. I'll have all the ammo I need, but I don't think I'll have all the rigs that I need. So that could be an issue. I'll probably have to make a second round of purchases. All in all, rebuying the rigs, rebuying ammo, because I cut the ammo that I had out of my shipment to cut down the number and the volume of stuff, so I could package it all into 2 shipments rather than have to make a third. Well, it wasn't so much volume, it was number. I had too many items to ship at once. You can only ship a maximum amount of 200 individual stacks of stuff. Doesn't matter how much is in the stack. You know, you could have 100,000 missiles of one type. You know, so in the game they have like inferno missiles. You could have 100,000 heavy inferno missiles, and it still only counts as one stack. And you could still have 199 more, but you're only allowed a maximum of 200. So I had to break my shipments down enough so that I had 400 or less items. So I had to cut out basically all of my ammo. What made it worse is was the focus crystals. The focus crystals in the game are used for laser weapons. The Amari race uses actual lasers, and their weapons use crystals. Some crystals, once you use them, you can't stack them because they get damaged. That's how they deal with their ammo usage. They get damaged, they can't be stacked, so each crystal becomes an individual stack. So that hurt. So I eliminated all the ammo. So I'm just waiting for that to come in. I have all the ammo I need, but I don't think I have all the rigs. But I know I have the rigs of all the important stuff coming. My ratting ships, combat site ships, and I'll have most of my PvP ships up and running, I think. It's just going to be a matter of time. I think overall I've spent probably around 2 to 2.5 billion ISK to complete this move. So quite a lot, but in the 3 days that I've actually gone out exploring and doing combat sites, I've already gotten 500 million. So I want to try and put some effort into it, because I'm about to lose a couple more billion when I plex my accounts. I definitely have to plex them this month. I'm not saying that months won't come along where I might decide, you know what, I'm just going to pay for them this month. But money-wise, I definitely have to plex my accounts this month. So after April 3rd, I'm going to be working hard to make up quite a lot of ISK. I was at over 27, actually I think pretty close to 28 million. I want to be back at that mark by the middle of April. So we shall see what happens. I'm still just settling in, still getting things adjusted, getting used to stuff. And it's still taking quite a bit of effort for me to do. But it feels good to roam again. Sadly, not the best roam this week. Well, not this week, but today, because today is Sunday, so there's a lot of people on. There's not many signatures up and about, but still very quiet, very nice area of space. I actually got an escalation. I think I mentioned this one yesterday. I'm not sure. I got an escalation, and I was able to chase the whole thing in relatively safe terms, close by. I really would like to get a Tengu, because then I could take my Tengu and follow my Stratios, and if I come across combat sites, I can run the combat sites in the Tengu in relative safety. But I'm revamping all of my training on the character that I was going to get a Tengu on.
Morning all.
Oops, Excuse me a moment. I apologize for that. That was probably a bit loud. I'm still on Mumble. And I forgot that I'm still on Mumble. And that was one of our new court members. She's very new to the game, and yes, it is a she. Or she is a she. You think it is a she, it just sounded completely wrong. She is a she. And and that's all I'm going to say about it, because I feel like if I say anything else, then I'm kind of going over the mark. I forgot I was still logged into Mumble for the game. When I'm in a larger corporation, I rarely leave Mumble, because you never know what'll happen. You know, maybe something big will happen in the system and I can go quick log in and join. But for now, it's fine. As I was saying, I'm remapping not remapping, but I'm redoing my entire training tree, and I'm training towards corporation. Wow, game, just give me crappy frame rate. I appreciate it. But I'm training towards Corp doctrine ships. Doctrine ships are ships that the Corp flies in fleet, and it helps if everyone can do it. And I have a lot of training in front of me. I really, really do. I think there's one ship I'll be able to fly. I'm not joining the war quite yet. I am considering doing so. I'd like to do what's called install a jump clone at my station and a jump clone at the other station, so that I can just jump clone somewhere and all of my implants will be safe, and I won't have to worry about buying new ones. Implants are things that you can put on your character that help decrease training time and give you various bonuses, such as the speed of your ship, how fast you warp, shield regeneration, armor amount or resistances, things like that. And then there's what's known as hardwiring implants. These give you bonuses to various things depending on what you want. One of my characters is known as what's completely hardwired, which means all of the slots on that character are taken up with something, and she is my scanning character, my exploration character. She exploration all of the exploration implants for scanning and exploring. So like I said, man, the ultimate momentum breaker. We were going just fine, and then we hit this. Took a moment to clear my nose there. I apologize. So again, like I said, this is going to be a relatively short video, but it's better to do it this way than to have kept going in the other video, and then this video would have been just like real short or something of that nature. And something else that's happened today, and it's one of those things you just kind of want to throw your hands up and, you know, give up. Well, not give up, but you'll know what I mean when I say it. I've been working on getting my wife's computer clean of adware, malware, and all that. I've been working with a website known as Major Geeks, where they actually help you through forum posts that you put up in getting your computer adware and whatnot free. So I've been doing that. Today was the last day. Everything was going to be done, and my wife's motherboard decides it does not want to recognize the video card anymore. I'm almost 100% sure it's the motherboard, not the video card. because this happened before where it wouldn't recognize the video card at all. It would just sit there and not recognize it, and eventually it would boot up with the default onboard video. So it started doing that today, and I worked on it and I worked on it, and I got it to where it booted up recognizing the video card, but it still wouldn't put through the video. I think what has happened is this is what's happened before as well. It disabled the port in the BIOS. It might have reset. I probably could go into the BIOS and check and fix it, but I'm a little bit hesitant to do that because messing with the BIOS is something delicate, and I can do it, but I could also mess it up. You know, I'm not that experienced with it. So we're going to look, and I don't know if it'll be this month, to get a new BIOS. Not a new BIOS, a new motherboard for my wife. It has to support the AMD Phenom. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, baby. Oh, we screwed up. We screwed up hard. Wow. I was not paying attention. How bad is it? 3% to the trailer? Usually the truck will just right itself, but I guess because of where I am, I guess I need to call for help. Huh? Wow. I did not think it would go over that easily. But then again, yeah, we're in the negative again. It's fine. Whatever. Better to do that than to drive off as badly damaged as we were. We'll be fine. But I really didn't think it would go over that easily. That was completely my fault. And I wasn't going to do the stupid thing like I was doing there. God, I am not paying attention right now. I think I'm flustered from screwing up like that, because I rarely ever do something that bad. I can usually control it. And I almost had it controlled, but and I'm not going to back out and make a mistake like that. I made it. I'll live up to it. Trailer's not that badly damaged. That was a product of me getting into my talking and not judging the corner right, forgetting I'm not the Volvo, which would have gotten a little squirrely there, but would have actually handled the tip over. I would have been able to catch it. So, yeah, it's alright. Not really, but it's alright. Where's the fun if you go back and reload in? I mean, yeah, sure, I reloaded when a car decided to broadside me at full speed rather than stop. Oh. Red light. I was kind of committed at that point, so... Okay. I would like to apologize to all of you watching right now, as apparently my stupidity level has reached critical heights. forget what I was talking about, to be honest with you. Are my lights? Yeah, my lights are engaged. Wrong button. We still don't have that far to go. We didn't lose that much time. Just some damage to the trailer. We should be good. It cost us money, but like I said, we're about to get 60,000, 162 kilometers. We're not worried. The thing is, only hauling 24 ton. How am I speeding? Oops, that was also Skype. That was my nephew letting me know I think that his game is done downloading. I've gone silent, and I apologize. I really shouldn't. It wasn't just the tip over. It was the tip over followed by running through that red with the car stop, followed by nearly crashing. Not by nearly. I basically bolted into an intersection. This Iveco, even with its center wheels down, does not stop very well. I'm starting to wonder if those center wheels even have brakes on them. They might not. I would think that all wheel sets have brakes on them, but I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about like lift axles, if they'll have brakes on them or not. So, but I'm also not going to change my driving style. That's not how I am. Get up to 110 kilometers and cruise. That's what I like to do. Yeah, he's not directly through. How he's actually gotten ahead of me and now I'm catching up to him is beyond me, because trucks in this game don't drive all that fast, especially in the rain. Is that a sharp corner? That's a sharp corner. Or I need to turn the other. Well, we're not there yet, so I'm not going to panic yet. But yeah, I need to turn. Okay. Sorry, I am using high beam so I can see the upcoming intersection better. Oh well, it wouldn't have been an issue with lights. I still really forget what I was talking about earlier. This is my wife's computer. I don't know if we'll be able to get a motherboard. It's just gonna have to see about how finances are. It needs to hold an AMD Phenom 2. If you're wondering why she has AMD, it's because her computer was built a little bit more on budget, and the AMDs are not as fast as Intel, but they're tough processors and they're less expensive, so that's what I went with. So I need a motherboard that'll hold that. Not this time. Not this time. No. Nope, not doing that to me again. A little close though. Close. And the problem is once we get it is getting it installed. That's not something I can do. I don't know about all the plugs, where to plug stuff in, to set stuff up, and all of that stuff. And you may have to redo the computer from scratch. When you install a new motherboard, you have to install Windows, I think. And the only person that has all that stuff is my brother-in-law. So we probably have to package or bundle everything up and take it to my brother-in-law if he agrees and get it done. If not, then well, we'll have to take it somewhere and get it done for a fee. But for right now, she's using the onboard, which she's actually okay with. It doesn't get the resolution for her screen, so things are larger, but she actually is okay with that, not just being okay with it, but she can actually see things better. Her eyes aren't straining as much. She doesn't really play video games all that much anymore. She watches videos. She is on Facebook a lot. She does a blog now. She's trying to do family reunion stuff. So she's doing a lot of stuff on text and listens to music and all that stuff. So she really doesn't need, the high definition graphics. If I'm to be like 100% honest with you, I'm probably more bothered about it than she is. So it's because I don't like it when things don't work the way they're supposed to, even if they're not mine. But it is what it is, and we'll make it work. It's as simple as that. But it's like one of those things, it's like just as about to finish cleaning up her computer from adware and getting it running nice and smoothly, the motherboard goes, fuck you. Apologize for swearing. Try not to do that too often, but that's just how I feel. It's a little frustrating. So as we end this run, I just want to keep something in mind here. Now, all the problems with the Iveco have basically come from me, and me driving too much for what the truck can do. It's kind of funny that we found two. Alright, so the video just got a little bit longer. I apologize for that. Couldn't be helped. The game just crashed when we were almost there. We're not too far back, but I think this is one of those cursed runs at this point. I got pulled for a speeding ticket when I was going about 50. I overturned the truck and actually didn't right itself, so I had to call for help. I drove nearly through an intersection, drove through a red light, not to mention all the stuff that happened prior. This is not a good run, unfortunately, provided the game decides not to crash again. It's almost over. But what do you expect? It is what it is, You have mods in the game crashes. Just hopefully this isn't one of those hard points that I like to call it. Basically, it's a spot where the game is just going to continue to crash every time I go past that point, or every time I get to that point. That's really annoying when that happens. So, yeah. this run over. Get it over with. Please. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Well, we seem okay. Other than the fact that I just blinded myself. Yeah, actually, it could still kind of help if I did that. Looks like I'm supposed to continue down this way. Around the outside here. To this side. Here. I am almost like sorely look at the graphics, man. Look at that. Eesh. Actually, what I just did was probably a bad idea. I'm like sorely tempted just to have just to cop out of backing this in because I can't see. I can't see the trailer. I can't see the other trailers. Oh, no. Going the wrong way. Yeah. Overdid it. You know what? I'm sorry, I'm copping out. I apologize. Not the greatest run in the world, but run away. Give me my Volvo back. Don't care how long the swap will take. Alright, I might as well do driver manager while I'm here. You're doing balanced. You're doing balanced now. And you're still doing long distance, okay. Okay. Oh, man. I am so sorry for that run. That was... Well, it was probably entertaining at least, and until I started really complaining about it, but... Oh, it was ugly. The Iveco is just not my truck. It's, to me, too small of a truck. You see how short the wheelbase is on it? Oh, I am rested. Okay. So let's just see what the job market brings us then. We're here. Not a hell of a lot in terms of options, huh? 9-ton in car parts to... Weren't we just there? Yeah. We could go here with 14 tons of cigars. We could go here towing 16 tons of Ivecos. 22-ton excavator all the way out to Warsaw. Honey going north. Let's just see if there's anything else. Nothing really interesting. I think I really want to do the Iveco trailer because I haven't done this particular trailer yet where I tow other vehicles. The car parts, we've been there. We've been to that city, and it's a tiny trailer. The cigars are just a basic trailer, although it has the advantage of going somewhere we haven't, down here, which is actually looks like it's out on the water. But I like this trailer more, so I'm just going to set the GPS and call it there. So, that's going to be me done for this episode, folks. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode as much as I've been driving myself up the wall, bringing it to you. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, this is going to be One Big Bugger. I am going to be signing out, and I will see you next time.